Hey, you guys. So this is going to be a quick message, okay, for Virgo men, okay? So Virgo men, you're not even sure who this is and what they represent, but they set up here and said a multitude of things that you don't even know where they got it from. But even God is saying, you know what? Look who's talking. God says you can't say anything because you know what? You have already understood that a lot of people can do a lot of things, and you don't want people to know that you're trying to, you know what, express yourself even further. You really have been motivated by someone in order to put your own truth out there. So you don't want to tell people that you really are not copying and repeating off them, but you really trying to show people that, you know what, everybody can steal everything from everyone. But God is saying this person don't steal nothing from nobody. And you understand that here too. So someone here is doing a multitude of things and you're not even sure why they doing this, but they have all the tools they need to continue to move forward despite the fact if y'all like it or not here, boo. Yeah, new feelings and new emotions. So you don't even want people to know that shit. I think they tapping into your energy over there instead of over there. And even God is saying, you know what? I don't know why you sitting up here trying to stalk people because you need to go find yourself some business here too. So you're stalking people everywhere they go. And you always act like you so super innocent and everything, but you're not innocent, boo. We don't even know why you was here that day, but you really, you know what, tried to bump into somebody on purpose here too. And that's your truth. So a lot of people are going to start looking at you in a more peculiar way. There could be an energy here of a matriarch of the family, a patriarch of the family, of whatever the case may be. But God is saying, you know what? You know you already got responsibilities that you supposed to be taking care of, and you ain't been taking care of them here too. So God is saying your company, your organization, okay, your marriage, a lot of things are going to start, you know what, plummeting because you're not staying focused on the truth. You're staying focused on creating a multitude of lies and acting as though like you got the up and up and you don't. Grandma said you ain't supposed to be over in the area in the space, and even grandma said you really need to go find yourself here today. It's time for you to do some soul searching, Virgo men. A lot of y'all don't even like doing soul searching, and y'all are the hermit of the tarot deck, but that don't mean that y'all seek out the truth. Maybe you just seeking out the BS to see if you can ruin someone's reputation and what they stand for here, boo. So God doesn't even want to pay attention to you today. God said, you know what, I'm going to let you be and see how everything unfolds right in front of your eyes here too. So a lot of people are not going to be basking in the glory of you no more. A lot of people are really going to jump ship, yeah, and move forward because they've been through a lot, see? And that's your truth. A lot of people already know that this vehicle, this area, this space or something should not be occupied with the essence of you at all. So we don't even know why you acting like you transgender because you ain't. You ain't trying to be no woman at all, boo. And a lot of people is not going to be sending you amazing information in order for you to what? Gain something that ain't belonging to you. God said, you know what? We already made a concrete decision. And grandma said, you know what? And that's the brutal truth. See, the Page of Pentacles energy is here. So now you want to act like you just had a baby, or this is your daughter, or this is your son, and all this other stuff. It's not. You really have went to another country and took someone's child and brought it back. And now that child is looking at you saying, you know what? I ain't supposed to be here. I know I'm supposed to be elsewhere. So when are y'all going to tell me my brutal truth? So some of y'all could have actually really have taken a multitude of children and act like they belong to you. And God is saying, you know what? These children are going to be the death of you in some type of way. So it's time for you to see that, you know what? You made things complicated on yourself. Some of y'all can't even have children, and you know that here too. Some of y'all are going through ED and y'all don't like the fact that people know that you're going through that. But if you're going through it, now what? People are looking at you saying, if you got ED, what do you have to offer? What do you have to bring to the table? Since you always asking these women all the time what they bring to the table, what they got. If you can't sit up here and put it down on a woman's shoes, she really don't even want to mess with you here, boo. And you may not even like that, but even God is saying, you know what? That's why we did it to you. That's why we made sure that you ain't able to get nothing up no more. So you gonna have to figure out how you gonna sway and get these women to really, you know what? Give you what? Attention and affection. Act like you all that. Because a lot of y'all depend on these women to make you feel like your ego is amazing. They feed your ego. They feed certain things about you. But the whole thing is, if you can't put it down, these women are saying, now what? What you got for me? So now you want to play like you transgender, and now you want to play like you into men, but you not into men. You just don't even know how you gonna get some sexual healing by a multitude of people here too. So a lot of these Virgo men ain't going through this situation, but you know who you are. So when this message hits you, then you will understand that, you know what? Ain't nobody got time for nobody that can't put it down. And ain't nobody got time for people that just want to sit up here and talk and act like they can put it down. And when they get in the bedroom, they don't do what? Nothing. God says, you know what? You're going to get your feelings hurt one day. And that's what's coming your way. Page of Pentacles energy. So some of y'all going to have to really, you know what? Pay a lot of money for people to deal with the essence that you can't get it up no more. And that's your truth. So message of love ain't coming towards you or somebody else, because God is saying, you know what? Y'all can't do what y'all used to be able to do. And that's the truth. See, you might be in denial and you need to pay attention. Yeah, discontent is here too. So a lot of people may be looking like this and looking like that and everything, but someone here needs to really figure out what their priorities are, boo. And that's someone's truth. So either this is you going through this or somebody else, but you know your story better than I do. So it's time for you to really figure out which way you're going to go with something, because you know what? You can't even tell nobody that you banging anything out, because someone here has ED and then they act like they don't. So you got to do some soul searching, or someone else do, instead of acting like they really just came from over there doing something and they ain't did nothing with nobody here, boo. Either this is you or someone else. Take care.